Hey watcher, I hope this video finds you in good health and good spirit. Today I'm going to be talking, well actually, back up. Allow me to introduce myself since this is my first video on YouTube. I'll be brief. My name is Cassie. This is my channel, Cassie Curiosity. The purpose of this channel is not necessarily for me to be like some kind of self-help, self-improvement guru, because I am not. I am just a 17-year-old girl, almost 18, but still. That's not what I am at all. This is more for me to be just kind of an encouraging, well-meaning friend and bring you maybe a little bit of comfort or relaxation in a world that is often neither comforting nor relaxing. I'm just your friend, man. That's why I didn't dress up or anything. I hope you can grab a warm drink or a cold drink, depending on what time you're watching this video. This is a mug that says important things. It says do more of what makes you happy, okay? And the tea I'm drinking today is the Bio Today Sweet Serenity. It's supposed to help me. So yeah, let's get into the video. I just want to paint a picture for you guys. Like, I want to just help you guys kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about here, like of what I actually think is important and what this actually means to me. Like, do you guys ever take a moment to appreciate just how beautiful your life is? Like, even if it doesn't, like, it literally doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter what your background is, it doesn't matter what your socioeconomic status, okay? It doesn't matter if you're Kim Kardashian or you work minimum wage at McDonald's, okay? Like, legit, it's just a beautiful thing to exist, okay? One of my favorite quotes of all time is from a Sleeping at Last song, which I totally recommend you listen to. I believe the song is Saturn, in which he says how rare and beautiful it is to even exist. Big facts, guys, big facts. Things exist the way they are, like chocolate exists and is delicious. The sunset, all those beautiful colors, exists that way. It could just be boring, but it's not. It exists in a beautiful way. And similarly, our lives are these compilations of events and these montages of unique happenings and experiences. Like, those are the things that make up our lives. Like, do you realize how awesome that is? Like, it's literally just amazing. It's beautiful. It's an awesome thing, right? So I think that's something that should be celebrated every day. And I think that we should take time to appreciate every day and be intentional about just enjoying life, like genuinely enjoying life. I think at the core, celebrating your life has to do with celebrating it like where you're at and just enjoying things as they are. That doesn't mean that you should want to stay there for your entire life, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to be talking about like basically being grateful and practicing gratitude in a way that is not just write down 3 things that you're grateful for in your gratitude journal, you know? Like, we have to show gratitude in our actions as well, I think. Yeah, celebrating your life is just a topic that's really important to me, and it's something that I hope that I can inspire you to do through pretty much every video that I make. Like, that's just pretty much the thesis statement of my entire YouTube channel, is to celebrate your life, okay? Like, gosh, life is awesome, okay? It's beautiful. Even when it's ugly, it's beautiful, because you wouldn't be able to appreciate the beauty in life if there was no ugliness. And that's like the most cliche in the world. That's like the most cliche statement in the world, okay? But there's a reason why it's a cliche. It's because it's true, okay? If you've been through some junk in your life and you're at like a kind of okay or good place now, then you know that that place is made infinitely better by knowing where you were. So, here are 10 ways to celebrate your life. So the advice that I'm going to be giving in these 10 ways to celebrate your life is going to be super duper general. I'm just a big proponent of celebrating your life by including things that you enjoy, even if they're things that other people say you shouldn't enjoy. If you really love Coca-Cola, then you should allow yourself to have Coca-Cola. Like, maybe not every day because it is bad for you, but like, you shouldn't cut it completely out of your life just because somebody tells you you should. Like, you get what I'm saying there, right? I just feel like you need to live your life and you need to celebrate your life the way that you see fit. So I'm not going to tell you exactly how to do that, but hopefully you'll be able to get some ideas from the general tips that I'm giving you. So anyway, yeah, the first thing is to do one thing a day that brings you joy. And like I said, this is super general. So this could be something like reading a chapter of a book. It could be something like watching an episode of a Korean drama every day. I like doing that. it brings me joy, okay, and I watch it with my mom. It's a lot of fun. Or it could be something like, you know, drinking tea. It's like, it's gonna be different for everybody, and it can be a different thing every day that brings you joy, but you should make time, even if it's just 5 minutes, at least every day, to do one thing that brings you joy. The second thing that you should be doing every day to celebrate your life is to tell people that you love them, okay? Like, if you throw a birthday party, okay, you want to celebrate your birthday. You don't celebrate your birthday by yourself. You celebrate your birthday with the people who matter to you. This is basically what the entire concept of celebrating your life is to me. It's basically making every day into like a small scale birthday party where you just celebrate the fact that you exist. Makes sense? And you wouldn't want to do that alone, so you shouldn't celebrate your life alone. And you should make sure that you tell or show people every day, and it could be a different person every day, but you should be going out of your way to make sure that the people who matter to you know that they matter to you. Number 3 is to take a step every day towards something that you really want to do. So for example, if you wanted to learn like Japanese for a really long time, then you could take a small step every day towards learning Japanese or something like that. And that could be something as simple as like downloading an app or something like that. Like, small progress is still progress. Like, depending on how much time you have and, you know, how much energy you have, this is gonna look different for everybody. So just do what you can and what you want to do and what you feel good about doing. Makes sense? Number 4, smile at strangers. So this one is only applicable if you actually go outside your house. When you do go outside, go out of your way to smile at strangers, just because, once again, it goes back to you wouldn't want to celebrate your life by yourself. So maybe sometimes you can even celebrate your life by smiling at strangers, you know? Make people feel good. Be a kind person. That's a good way to celebrate. Right? Number 5 is to eat something that tastes good. I know how sometimes eating healthy food does not always equal eating food that tastes good, so at least once a day you should eat something that you actually enjoy eating. Eating is such like a central part of our lives, and it literally keeps us alive. You know, be grateful for good food by eating it. Chocolate was not made to sit there, it was made to be eaten, okay? Eat the chocolate. Number 6 is to laugh, okay? Like, I say, don't let a day go by without laughing. If it means scrolling through funny memes on Instagram because that's what makes you laugh, then you should do that, at least a little bit, at least until you laugh. Or if it means like watching PewDiePie videos, at least a little bit until you laugh, then you should do that, okay? Laugh at least once a day. This is especially true if you're struggling with depression or just going through like a rough patch in your life. Like, go out of your way to try to laugh at least once a day, or to watch or listen to something that'll like kind of get you out of that place a little bit. And I know that's not like a cure for depression, okay? I'm not saying like, oh, just laugh and just be happy and your depression will be cured. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is that when you struggle with depression, and I know because I've kind of been through some bad times in my life, okay? But when you struggle with depression, it's really easy to get into a place where you just kind of want to wallow in it and you just listen to sad music, or you just kind of sit there. Like, try not to do that. Like, replace the sad music with something that will actually push you at least a little bit towards being happy or towards being in a better state of mind. Even if you're not depressed, you should try to laugh every day, okay? Watch funny videos on YouTube occasionally. It's fun. It's good for you, okay? Number 7 is to write about something. This could be like keeping a gratitude journal or something like that, but like, write something every day. But I just feel like writing something and creating something is a good way to celebrate your life, because it kind of is something that you leave behind after you're gone. Not to be morbid, but like, I don't know. That's sort of how I think about it, okay? Number 8 is to listen to music that reminds you of something. I've been just kind of enjoying listening to music that has like strong memories or strong like feelings or associations, good feelings and associations tied to them. Definitely try and find that music that's got that positive associations with it, like, and at least try to listen to it occasionally, you know, because I feel like that's a good thing to do. Just a reminder of like where you've been, and it's also just like calming. I think it's calming, and it's a nice thing to be calm, you know? Alright, so number 9 is something I've been doing really often. Like, I've been looking at a lot of old pictures lately, and that's what number 9 is. An important part of celebrating your life is like looking back at where you've been so you can see how it's different from where you are now. It's good to appreciate where you've been and to remember your own personal history and how your story has developed thus far. And looking at old pictures can be a really good way to do that. And finally, number 10 is to learn something new every day about something that interests you. It doesn't even have to be like helpful or useful, but like there are certain things that are just fun to know that we enjoy knowing about for whatever reason. I don't know, it's a weird human thing. But you know, your life should be one of like lifelong learning and growing and stuff. Like, and this could be, once again, this is all about what you can implement. Like, only do what you can implement, right? This could be as simple as just like watching a YouTube video every day about something that you find interesting. It's easier than ever to take small steps towards like big goals or even like medium-sized goals with the internet. So like figure out what you can do and do a little bit every day, you know? So those were my 10 different ways to celebrate your life every day, especially for New Year's. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found something helpful or inspiring or encouraging. If you did, be sure to leave me a comment and let me know what it is that you found helpful, inspiring, or encouraging. Because obviously that's my goal in making this content, is to help and encourage people. So yeah, I'm looking forward to making more videos for you guys that have this kind of feel to them, and catch you later.